He scores! It looked like he had made the save, but that's in the back of the net for a goal.
He doesn't need too many chances to score. That's one of the reasons he leads his team in goals. He's got a great finish when he gets the opportunity.
LA's got the game's first goal. That didn't take long. I think I blinked and they're already on the board.
Somebody came ready to play. That first shift doesn't usually result in a goal.
Taken along the wall by Carlson. Quick feed to Lana. Oh, did you hear that? That was a car crash out there. Slides the puck ahead to Carlson. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Play comes to a stop, and let's see what the call is. The Kings are getting 2 minutes for elbowing.
I got some advice how you don't get a penalty here. Don't elbow him in the head.
You know, that's simple logic. Look out, a 2-on-1. LA's got a hold of it against the wall. Sends the pass over. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Carlin Babe, you out there in the building tonight?
I'm out here, James. It's intense. I don't know if you can feel it upstairs. It's a rivalry game. We know what those are about, and so do the fans, but it's the rookies' first time playing this team. Back upstairs.
It is feisty up here. Even some of the media guys are throwing elbows up here tonight as play rolls on. Driving right to the front. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Play blown dead. Penalty coming up here.
Penalty to number 12.
The Kings have been handed 2 for interference.
Once he puts up his little token argument here, he's going to circle around a bit and try and regroup here as he goes to the penalty box.
Were you a haggler?
Always. You never think it's the right call.
Excellent stick work on the play. Here he is on the backhand. What a stick save at point-blank range by Dubnyk. Big save by the goaltender once again. More than half the period has expired. The Kings lead it 1-0. Ray, it looks like a frustrated coach over there on the bench next to you.
He wants something to happen, somebody to take the lead, and so he's gone down to his youngest player, the rookie, to see if his young legs can spark a lethargic team.
The Sharks are still trailing here in this first period despite the opportunities they've had. Couture's won a big draw in their own end. He says, let's get physical on that play. He was locked in there. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Kopitar's won the draw. Quick pass to Iceberg. Tremendous stop by Dubnyk. I think it's a chance for a breather here as he hangs on and covers the puck up.
Who, for the players or for you?
Well, you know, I won't complain. Los Angeles takes possession off the faceoff and makes the routine save. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. From the blue line, they take control of it. Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. The Sharks gain possession along the wall. Slides it across to Couture.
Man, James, sorry, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see the defender step right into that hit.
The Sharks take possession in the neutral zone. Tries to feed it over to Meyer. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Puck scooped up by Meyer.
Hey fans, don't forget our 50-50 draws coming up.
And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Well, after an intriguing opening period, here we go. It's period number 2. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. Scores! What a season for the rookie!
The coaches were telling us this morning they're now at the point they expect him to score. That's 20 goals. He's tight to the net. He doesn't have much time. And that snapshot beats the goaltender from the low slot.
Back downstairs before the next face-off, we get to Ray Ferraro. Ray?
Well, the kid comes back after his last shift, and he gets a tap from the coach because he's done a good job. The coach gave him some specific instructions, and it's not always easy to carry him out, but he was letter perfect.
San Jose still trailing in this one despite numerous shots on goal.
His 20th of the season.
Los Angeles plays it along the wing. Stopped by the goaltender.
Anze Kopitar. And by number 2.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Kings have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. The Sharks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. LA's got it into the offensive zone. And now it's over to Iceberg. Saved by the goaltender who stayed with it on the redirect. Nice zone entry from the left. Takes the feed. The Kings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Maintains possession. Couldn't make that one happen. Quick feed to Schwartz. Takes the feed. Denies him in front.
Quick goaltending at one end and the offensive output at the other has made for a good night.
It's a 2-on-1. Here's a backhander and misses.
Did he ever? Oh, that's going to be a penalty. They're going to have to call that.
Here's a short pass to Carlson. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. There's the whistle stopping the play.
Penalty to number 12. Iceberg. 2 minutes for interference.
Iceberg's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
Like every player in the history of the game, he doesn't like the call, but he's going to have to go serve his minor penalty.
Scooped up along the wall by LeBanc. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. And the play is whistled dead. Let's see what the call is made. Iceberg's going to serve a pair for interference.
You can slow a player down, but it can't be that obvious. He gets involved in his lane of skating, and interference will be the call.
Here's a shot, and he makes the save. Slides the puck across to Iceberg.
He's got 2 goals already. If he can find a way to get a third, he's going to end up with a selection of hats in his stall after the game. I've had those. You look at the hats. Some of them are great. Others look like they've been worn for about 15 years. They're gross.
The Kings move it in. Here's a chance. Takes it right in the chest. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Oh, you can only test the coach's patience so long. Another penalty by the rookie has spurred the coach on here. He's right in his ear reminding him he can't keep putting him on the ice like this.
I think at this point he's spent more time in the sin bin than he has on the ice tonight. The Sharks have had a lot of good looks offensively, but they still trail in the second. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Right on the doorstep. Here he is, shot right in front. Made the stop on the play. Scores! Kyle Palmieri delivers.
He's probably got about 2 seconds from the time that puck's delivered to find it. He can't see it, so he drops into the butterfly and hopes it hits him.
LA's offensive volcano continues to erupt here in the second period.
They look like a juggernaut. They're running into this second intermission with a large lead.
There's the horn ending period number 2. I'm not sure they wanted it to end. Time for the opening face-off here in period number 3. James Cybulski and Ray Ferraro set to call the action for you. Couture's won possession. From the left side, moves it up ahead. Here he is in front. Oh, what a save with the stick by Quick. San Jose's gained possession along the boards. And he slides it quickly to Carlson. Picked up along the boards by Schwartz. Errant pass, and the play's broken up. Drives it to the
Whoa.
crease. He scores. That's the hat trick.
Now, what a great feeling to get 3 goals in a game. Doing it on the road is a real nice trick. When you get into this position, that puck's got to be off your stick in a hurry. You don't have much time to think about it.
The Kings are in cruise control here, but they're showing no signs of letting up.
Now, the lesson began about 2 hours ago, and it's not class out yet.
Lets it go, and he comes up with it.
Time of the goal, 1 minute, 38 seconds.
San Jose's been the better team, but not necessarily boasting the better goaltender, trailing early in the third. Kopitar's won the faceoff. Picked up along the wall by Doughty. Slides the puck to Iceberg. Unloads a shot, denies him on the play. And that shot dies in traffic. Puts it to the front of the net. Oh, and he'll be shaking his head on that as they were so close. Takes the pass.
Iceberg's hat trick's already in the past, but I don't think he's finished for tonight.
Came up with the save on that play. Save made by the goalie. Moves it to Walker. The Kings move the puck in the defensive zone. The Sharks set it up behind the net. Grabbed along the boards by Couture and makes the save. The Kings look to start the transition game. Gets the puck over to Iceberg. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Centering pass! And that's broken up with a stick in front. Makes the save as that goes off the glove. Arizona's up next on the calendar. Do players ever look ahead to games?
I think so. I mean, in particular, when there's one that stands out, it's a ex-Stanley Cup champion or the team you used to play against. Those ones always carry a little more pop.
Big play inside the defensive zone. LeBank's got it into offensive territory. Centering pass, and that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Oh, what a stop! Sends it ahead to Iceberg. All alone! He scores!
Oh, I love getting on a breakaway, James. You're out front, and if you've got confidence, you've got to sell your move and finish it off. It looked like the goalie was expecting a deke. He got back a little deep in the net, and the puck beats him with the shot.
Devin Dubnyk, replaced by number 31, Martin Jones.
LA's having a lot of fun out there tonight, but Ray, I can imagine it's a different story on the other side of the bench.
Yeah, half the guys out here are having fun. The other half, this game can't end quick enough.
The Sharks are running out of time as they trail late in this third period. Los Angeles has won the draw and they take possession in the neutral zone. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Made the stop on the play. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. And there's the whistle. Let's get the call from the official here. Wrong place, wrong time, I guess.
Sometimes you got to say, I'm in the wrong spot and let the guy go, but he tried to help out and he gets nabbed for interference.
Number 12, Iceberg, 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 19 minutes, 8 seconds.
And there it is. This one's all over. Iceberg's performance is one that every single one of these fans won't soon be forgetting.
It's such a rarity to score more than 3 goals in a game. He had his chances, and it seemed like he buried every one.
In the meantime and in between time, he's Ray, I'm James. Good night. Ray, it looked like a tough night out there from a relationship standpoint between the rookie and his coach. Is that just me, or that's what I kind of gauged from the bench from way up here?
No, that was a bad day, James. That didn't go so well. I mean, there's expectations every night for a player, and when the coach feels he can't meet them, he goes down and gives him a challenge before he might sit him down on the bench. The kid just has not been able to respond, and I think that play was probably an example of why a coach loses patience.
I want to bring it back here to the kid for a second because he had a nice little milestone, scoring his 20th career goal in the show, and the youngster continuing to show that he belongs here in the league. 20 career goals now. It's a nice, healthy number that I think you can certainly be proud on and build and continuing to go in the right direction, and that's trending upwards. Now, meantime, some other stories that we're kind of following and tracking. Love the intensity of this rivalry, and I'll tell you what, love the way the kids showed up in a big-time effort when you're not sure how certain kids are going to respond in these types of games and environments, right? He was right there in the thick of it, the intensity, and turned up his game another level. You love to see that in a young player because you know what you got here going forward, right? Really impressed, liked his game. Another area that I was also really impressed with. Performance by the kid as we are joined on the line by Ray Ferraro, and I'll tell you what, there's a team that needed a win, and they found somebody to take them there anyway.
Well, he has done this before, and it seems like nothing's going to slow him down. He's been through the league enough that people know who they are, and you think the checking would get a little tighter or they'd understand a little more about him. Doesn't seem to bug him, and he puts a big night up last night to get another win in a season that's been just okay so far, but he has been one of their standout players.
Ray Ferraro with us on the line. Ray, I want to change gears here for a second as we move over elsewhere around the hockey. Let's check in on some of the final scores across the league tonight. The Kings were hoping to grab 2 points up against the Sharks. Los Angeles picks up not only the win, but the shutout as they put on an absolute masterpiece in their own end. And the rookie, a big reason why they were able to deliver on the 2 points. Take a listen. Looking, waiting, a chance in front, scores! Oh, the kid's all right. Nice goal by the rookie who lights the lamp. Hey, this wasn't the only stop in the National Hockey League tonight. Elsewhere around the league, the Predators were hoping to take a bite out of the Bruins. Nashville, too much to handle in the shootout, and they get the win. The Canadiens battled it out against the Golden Knights. Montreal pulverizes their opponents with a big offensive night. We got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more coming up on the other side. Stay with us. Busy night of action on the ice. Let's take a look at some of the finals that are in from tonight. The Sens were hoping to play spoiler against the Kings. Los Angeles teed up a victory in a tightly contested affair. The Sharks were in a dogfight on the road against the Golden Knights. Vegas put up a strong fight, and they do enough to get the win. The Stars were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Flyers. Dallas toughs this one out with the shootout winner. We got to take a quick break, everybody, but we've got a lot more to get to. Stay with us.
Self-control, a reasonably up individual. Need you to cleanse my sins so I can go to school. Play.